out. Speak out. Don't die in silence. Say no to gender-based
Mama, you dey pass mama.
Engage for gender equality. Join. My man, my woman, my man, my woman, my woman, my man, my woman. Never go here. Oh, never see the one. Never be the one. The one never be the one. Okay, when I say the question, say no to gender-based violence. Gender-based, 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 gender-based. Never go here. One, never be the one. One, never be the one. I want to say no to gender-based violence. That's why we're hitting the streets of Umuahia to see that everybody is enlightened, educated, to know, sensitized, to know about risk. Whenever you have been molested by a body woman, please speak out, speak out. Speak out, speak out, speak out, speak out, speak out, speak out, speak out. Whenever let your prayer, one by silence. Speak out wherever you are. Speak out, speak out, speak out, speak out, speak out. Don't die silence. Don't die silence, please. Speak out, speak out, speak out. You walk in one. I would have no touch in them. Would again? It looked to the moon again. Got people. One and people open. How many Osinach? 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 To other sides. Say no to gender-based violence. Say no. I get it, no. Say no to gender-based violence. I don't know, no. You know, no. God, no. No. Say no. Say no. Say no. We're here. Men and boys.
We are inviting our men to join us in the work. Because, you know, if they lead, it will be successful, right? If our men are leading gender-based violence in the world, we are very sure that there will not be anything about gender-based violence. Let's also remember that it is not only about the men, but it is also about us women. But we are using this special occasion with the support of MenEnage Network Nigeria and SieDi-Hub in Abia State. We are saying no to gender-based violence. We are saying all our mommies, all our daddies, all our brothers, all our men, young and old, say no to gender-based violence. So, a few of us are going to be talking to us. Let us have a little patience. Very soon we'll be out of here. Okay, thank you very much.
Mrs. Regina Iroha.
Good day, everyone. We are here to make a change in our society. Yes. We are here because of the importance there is for us to have a peaceful, conducive environment, devoid of violence of any kind. When we talk about gender-based violence, it can go both ways. We have violence against the women, we have violence against the men. So the importance of today's march is to encourage both the men and the women that violence should not be in our society. Several organizations have come out here today to portray the importance of this agenda. And National Organization Agency, as a change agent, is happy to be here and encouraging us to avoid anything that will bring violence to our society. Thank you.
Mrs. Josephine Ogwo for her remark.
Abia Watch. Today we are joining the MenEngage and the SieDi-Hub to say no to any type of violence against man or woman. On our own part, we are saying if you are experiencing any violence in your home, in your offices, please speak out. Speak out. Don't because of useless law, you go to your early grave. What Nawad is saying, men are being abused. Women also are being abused. Say no to any type of violence. Please speak out. Speak out against any violence so that people will help you and bring you out of any type of violence. Thank you all.
Chairperson of Association of Heads of Federal Establishment to come and give her remarks.
Hello to GBV. Good day, my colleagues in the struggle. We are gathered here to tell our people that gender-based violence should be jettisoned. It should not be in anything we are doing. You will realize that the children are taking up what the parents are doing at home. When you continue to beat your wife or the woman beating the husband, your children will end up as abusers. Being an abuser is a degrading thing. I wouldn't want you to engage in that. So many women are being abused because of their husband's side chicks. So many men are being abused because of the women's side men. My dear, what we are seeing in this world, it has gone to another level. So what are we talking about? You have to open your mouth and complain to the appropriate authorities. Even those who maltreat househelps, it is also part of the abuse. In any way you do it, whatever that is not godly, because if you live by the dictates of the Bible, you will not be engaged in abuse. We say today, women, when you're being abused, don't stay in that marriage because of your children. Please, you have to live your life. You cannot live your life in the grave. When you're pushed into the grave untimely, those children will grow up to be what God wants them to be. They will only miss you just for a short while. And the man will bring in the side chick. And the woman will also inform the side man. I know the children will suffer, but at the end, they will break even. Say no to violence. NGBV, men and boys, they are united for this change. Challenge masculinity. Build safer communities. Let us live right. If you live according to the dictates of the Bible, we will live right. Say no to gender-based violence. Thank you.
Madam Priscilla Bona, come and lend your voice.
Hello? I think you can hear me very well. We are saying no to gender-based violence. Say no to gender-based violence. And there you say empowerment for women. And again, all of us here, I want everybody to support the women to fight against gender-based violence. And here we have men and boys to unite and make this change. Hello? Not only that, you have to break the silence, speak out, report. If you experience any form of violence at home, labor against children, that is child labor. All these are what? Gender-based violence. When other children will be in the four corners of the room, house, learning, your own maid or your own child will be on the street, hawking. This is gender-based violence. And our men, please bring out the money and see that the woman cook for herself, for you, and also for children. Don't spend your money on side chick. This one be eat and run. They will eat you and dump you and run away. But your wife and children will be there for you. And our women that used to praise their husband between their two legs and hit them like band. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Stop beating up that man. Accommodate him no matter how he is. Today we are spreading our voices and saying no to gender-based violence. You are welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to call on Nurse Prosper, the leader of the medical team.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here to also lend my voice. The Government House Clinic is not left out, and we are supporting the SieDi-Hub and MenEngage and the National Orientation Agency and every other parastatal that is supporting this making sure that violence against men or women or gender-based violence does not see the light of the day. Real men stand against violence, and as men and as women, we must have to lend our voice to make sure that both the male and the female are all protected against violence. Gender-based violence can be in the form of, the gender mutilation that we actually experience in most states in Nigeria. In fact, most women today, they experience several complications of delivery. even to base to vesicular fistula, which is a major problem in Nigeria today, is also part of this discussion today, gender-based violence, because of female genital mutilation, because we end up mutilating our females by circumcising them, which is very wrong. Then gender-based violence can also be in form of verbal abuse. So we must have to also pay attention to that. It can be in form of physical abuse, where most people beat and batter their wives, and we are forced to let them wear makeup when they're coming out to look good. And also, women are not left out too, so where we beat our husbands, and also verbally abuse them, leading them to provocation to do things they are not supposed to do. So gender-based violence is an epidemic, so to speak, and we must all lend our voice to make sure that we have to put an end to it. Thank you, everyone.
I'm inviting our mommy, the Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs, to come and make her remarks, ably represented by Ifeanyi Nlewedi.
Good morning, everybody. You're welcome to Government House. I'm here on a sitting protocol to address us this morning on behalf of the wife of our dear Governor, Mrs. Presley Chidima Oti, and the Commissioner of Women Affairs. We are here to join the force together with SieDi-Hub, to talk about gender-based violence. Gender-based violence, just like Dr. said here, has become an epidemic. And this is one thing we have to nip on the bud, for it not to go far in our society. Today, when we talk about gender-based, one thing really comes to the mind, women and girls. But that is not true. Men are also involved in gender-based violence. I've seen a man who is beaten by his wife. And I've seen a man who is already, locked outside when he's coming back from work, because of maybe he came back late from work. A woman is being locked outside. Now they're here to say, if you see something,
say something.
If you see something,
Say something.
We want to join forces together for us to, fight this, devil called gender-based violence. It comes in several ways. It comes in the form of, emotional violence. It comes in the form of, physical violence. It comes in the form of what? Economic violence. So today we are happy, to see SieDi-Hub, doing this memorable program today for us to fight against gender-based. Gender-based should come to half. It should come to stop in Abia State. It should come to stop in Nigeria. I wish you all good luck as we fight this deadly disease called gender-based. Thank you.
Mr. Chineye Atuma, to come and make our remarks on behalf of the people on the bar or bench. Which one?
My assignment is very short. As everybody was just making contributions, asking everybody to avoid violence, domestic violence, gender violence, rape, and so on and so forth, it just occurred to me that what if the act has already been perpetrated, the violence? The way out, we have Legal Aid Council, we have FIDA, International Federation of Women Lawyers, the Ministry of Justice is there, National Orientation is also there. In case you have been abused, you are free to enter any of these places. Legal Aid Council is school road, where we are coming from. I'm sure you saw the signboard. Then Federation of Women International Lawyers or International Federation of Women Lawyers, they can give you a number that you can call when you are in distress, and women will just answer immediately. If it's something that we have to file a petition, we do that. Ministry of Justice, their staff, they are up and doing too, to answer to anybody's call. Thank you so much. I just urge everybody to take this information to people that need it and then spread it so that you don't die in silence. Okay, we are here to.
We also want you to know that we have another hub called Umuahia. Umuahia has already started in Umuahia local government, and we've been working with women. We've been talking to women that has gone through this GBV, and thank God for Umuahia, because today there are a lot of changes in Umuahia, and we first of all started, talking to them, making them know and let them be aware that we women were also there for them. We also told them that if something is happening to you, to your sister, your husband, your brother, you have to say something. And we also told them that first of all, you need to love yourself. If you love yourself, you will say something. If you love yourself, when a man hits you, you will come out and say, don't hit me again, or else I will report you. Because you love yourself, you don't want to die. So we are saying thank you to SieDi-Hub for bringing Umuahia to Umuahia local government, for even empowering our women too. And we want to say thank you to everybody that came out today. Thank you.
Before you leave, ensure that you see your group head. Ensure you see your group head so that you write a name for participating in today's program. But before we wrap it up, let me call on the program officer SieDi-Hub, Dr. Carol, for a vote of thanks.
On behalf of MenEngage Nigeria Network, on behalf of SieDi-Hub, on behalf of Abia State, on behalf of all the women in the world, we say thank you so much for bringing out your time, for lending your voice to say no to gender-based violence. We say a big thank you to our men for honoring us and for accepting to be the change makers, for accepting to lead the change we are talking about. We appreciate you for what you have done. And we encourage us as you move out, please, in your attitude, in your practice, in your workplace, in your home, in everything you do, have it at the back of your mind that we want to end gender-based violence. If not in any other place in Nigeria, in Abia State. Thank you so much once again. Special thanks to MenEnage Network Nigeria once again for supporting us to have this work. And thank you everybody. Please, before you go, ensure you write your attendance. Thank you so much.
So Caroline Charles, I'm the program manager, SieDi-Hub. We had this activity today with the support of MenEngage Nigeria Network. And today, we are saying no to gender-based violence. We are saying the men should take the lead. We are saying our men should lead by example to end gender-based violence. It's that simple, right? And we are very happy. We appreciate the Abia State government for lending their voice and providing the support system to ensure that gender-based violence is ended. As you can see in the program, we had different offices represented. That's to show you how much committed the state is. The Ministry of Women Affairs, the Nigerian Women of Journalists, different organizations were here today to say no to gender-based violence. So we are urging our men, to lead by example in their workplaces, in their home, in everything they do. They need to lead by example, and everyone is following suit. So this is a good work. This is a reputable work, and everybody is putting their voice together to say no to gender-based violence. We are saying no to rape, we are saying no to molestation, we are saying no to different form of violence against men, against women. Anything that has to do with gender-based violence in every form, even in the workplace, we are saying no to it. So this is what it is all about today. Thank you.
My name is Ambassador Jonathan K. Ajuma. I am the Community Engagement Officer of SieDi-Hub. And we are happy to be here today in our efforts to address gender-based violence. SieDi-Hub is a women-owned and youth-led organization that empowers women, children, and teenage girls. So we are so happy addressing gender-based violence in any form of it, and we are so grateful for the support from MenEngage to conduct this roadwork to address the issue. We are also using this opportunity to call on our men to ensure that we come together, unite in addressing issues of gender-based violence. We are using this opportunity to call on the government, to call on NGOs, to to call on the National Orientation Agency and every other parastatal to unite together in addressing issues affecting men and women, issues affecting boys and girls, issues related to cyber stalking, mutilation, honor killing, and every form of gender-based violence, including domestic violence. So we are calling on everyone to join the work that SieDi-Hub is doing in Abia State to address issues of gender-based violence. Already, we are doing a lot of works with regards to gender-based violence. We have the Umuahia Community Leadership Project that is ongoing at Ariam and local communities in the Umuahia local government area, where we train about 50 women amplifying their voices to address issues of gender-based violence in their community. And we have seen the impact in Ariam and local community. So we intend to scale up this project to ensure that the actions that we take in Abia State and across the globe are issues devoid of gender-based violence. And for us to ensure, even in our workplace, to ensure inclusive workplace that will make sure that everyone is regarded first as being a human before regarding the person for whatever gender that person is. So we are so grateful coming out here. Thank you from me, Ambassador Jonathan Ajuma, the Community Engagement Officer of SieDi-Hub. I say no to gender-based violence. Let the men unite to address issues of gender-based violence and bring changes in our community.